Hey boys and girls, welcome to Art Club. Today we're going to be talking about colors, and actually we're going to be talking about the color wheel and how these colors work together. Have you ever looked at a company logo or even your favorite cartoons and wondered why they look so cool? Well, the artist just took a look at the color wheel and they found out some color schemes on how to make the colors work with each other. So let's start off with the basics before we get to the actual lesson. Well, we have our primary colors, which is going to be yellow, blue, and red. And then you have secondary colors. Secondary colors are when you mix the primary colors together. So when you mix blue and yellow, of course, you get green. When you mix blue and red, you'll get purple. When you mix red and yellow, then you get orange. So what are some of the other ways that we can make these colors work? Because if you use yellow and you use blue and red together in a painting, well, it's going to look awesome. It's automatically going to look awesome. If you use secondary colors only, it's already going to look awesome because the eye is already letting you know that everything works together in what's called harmony. Well, there's a couple of different color schemes that we're going to be doing today, or that we'll at least be discussing. The first one is called monochromatic. When you hear that prefix mono, you mean that you know that we're only going to be talking about just one thing. And when you hear chromatic, you're just talking about a color. So when you say monochromatic, you're just talking about one color. Well, if I use, say for instance, green, and I wanted to make an entire painting just green, but different shades of green. So if I used a dark green and if I used a light green, it'll all work. That again is called monochromatic. Then you have complementary colors, and complementary means it's just right across the color wheel. So yellow and purple work together. And you'll notice that your favorite football teams, they do this all the time. So you'll have yellow, purple, you have red and green like the Christmas colors, blue and orange. Those colors will work together automatically. And you'll start to notice that when you look at things in just advertisements or just anything that's designed, then it works together so well. And then the last one that we're going to do, or that I'm going to discuss, is going to be called a square. All that is just starting at one point and then just making a perfect square, and those colors will work together. So if I were to tilt it just a little bit, those colors will work together. So what kind of color schemes can you come up with? Well, what I'm going to do is that I am going to start off a little drawing, and I'm going to use the colors, little color schemes that I just discussed, and hopefully we can make something really, really awesome. There. So I got the almost finished piece. I just wanted to explain that I used the primary colors, the blue, yellow, and the red, and so that all works together. And then I use the secondary colors for the gentleman here. There's actually a little underlying meaning. Some of your parents may appreciate this, but the blue I used on purpose and the orange I used on purpose because those two complement each other. Get it? Well, almost done. Let's see if I can put the finishing touch on.